Good day everyone, and good day to our faculty teacher, Ma'am Cindy Lasco. By the way, I'm Riza-Niel B. Ibanez, BSIT-1B. The topic is all about the propositional logic for discrete mathematics. What is the propositional logic? The definition of the propositional logic deals with the statement, propositional and compound statement built from simpler statement using logical connectives. The second definition is all about denoted P, Q, R, and S, a statement not an order or a question, defined not vague or undefined. It's either true or false, but not both at the same time. Truth value might be known or conditional. The other hand, if your statement is true or false, but dili siya mag-stay na ang imong statement is true lang na siya. Depende sa statement na ihatag kung false or either true. According po na sa conditional value about true or false. And then we have a logical connectives. So, logical connectives, number 1, negation. Number 2, conjunction. Number 3, disjunction. And number 4, conditional. Number 5, the last is biconditional. We have a pattern of logical connectives. The negation is nasa extension sa P. Mao na tong ilhanan ang ilahang mga sign about cognitives. And then exclusive OR na siya circle sa center of P and Q. Ginatawag na to na siyang exclusive. And then number 3, conjunction na siya pattern na V na pababa. And ginatawag nato na siya conjunction. And then disjunction, inclusive OR, ang iyang pattern is P, ang iyahang V is pa taas. So, what we call disjunction. Kalahian na nila sa conjunction is iyang V kay pababa, ang disjunction naman ang iyang V kay pataas. And then the implication na siya arrow by Q, padulong iyang arrow sa Q. Iyahang tawag ana niya is implication. And the last is biconditional. Both P and Q have a side by side arrow and a converse. And the last side of this slide is converse, contrapositive, and inverse. The converse of P arrow by Q, S Q arrow by P. Baliktad. Nibaliktad na siya. Ang the first sa statement is P ang nag-una, and then the second Q na ang nag-una. So, opposite lang. Gibaliktad sila sa P and Q. And then, Q and P, baliktad. And then, the contrapositive, P arrow by Q. And then, nadungagan na siya extension. So, which is na natay ginatawag na dili na siya extension, kundi negation na siya. Kay, naman siya gisumpayan man siya sa gilid. So, negation atong tawag ana niya. So, P arrow by Q, negation Q, arrow by negation P. The last, the inverse of P arrow by Q is negation P, arrow by negation Q. Next. So, mauna ni, these are the assignment of Math 166, Assignment 1 na gihatag ni Ma'am Cindy Lasco, our teacher. So, a column A, construct a through table, select one na problem and answer only. Ang sinagot ko dito sa 1 to 5 is number 4. So, ipapakita ko ngayon yung na-solve kong statement about truth table sa number 4. So, let's watch this. So, let's start. Ang napili kong sagutin is number 4. Open parenthesis and P exclusive by Q and close parenthesis and then open parenthesis P and exclusive by conjunct negation by Q and close. Ang unahin nating isolve is P at saka Q. So, ito, it's true, and then true, false, true, then false. Ang sunod natin gagawin is ito. Lagay natin dito P exclusive by Q. So, ang kasunod nito is lalagay natin yung result dito sa dito. Then, true, false. At saka, true, false is true. Kaya naman siya true. And then, false, true is true. Kaya naman siya true. Nara. And then, false, it's either false or true, but the pattern is false. Ang sunod is negation. So, yung negation natin is ito at saka ito. Yung true, false is false. Tsaka false, true is true. And then true, false. And then false, true. Sunod, yung eto at saka eto na. So, ilalagay natin kaya ito na whole na siya dito. Okay. Then, P. Then, exclusive by negation by Q. Ito at ito. So, F equals true. Then, true, equals false, and then TF equals F, and then false true equals true, because there's a pattern nga nung na ay T ay true, false, false, true. Susunod is ito. Susulat na natin silang lahat dito. P exclusive by Q para magamit na natin to. So, ang gagamitin natin is ito. Then, false, true, equals false. Then, T ay true, false, equals false. And then, true, false, equals false. Then, false, true, equals false. It because the exclusive of P and Q denoted by exclusive by Q, the proposition that is true exactly one of P and Q is true and is false. It's either true and false. So, yeah. So, ito, the column is ito. Yung ganyan, tsaka ganito. Tinatawag nating 4 lang siya because 2 square root of 2 cos 2 times 2 equals 4. So, the final answer is ito. That's all. Thank you. Matapos nating sagutin yung column A, let's proceed B, translating logical expression into a logical statement. So, question number 1, let P be a proposition, the negation of P denoted by negation of P. It is a statement, it is not the case that P, the proposition, negation, is read not P. So, pag ang kuan daw, ang negation of P, ang iyahang statement ani niya is not P, which is it is not the case that P. On the other hand, not P ang iyahang tawag. The truth value of the negation of P, negation of P, it is a possible of the truth value of P. So, my answer, the car is a Ford. And then, result siya true. And then, the car is not a Ford. False. And then, the second, so, ang kalahian nila no sa P and negation of P, it is true and false. So, ang false sa negation of P is not. Diba? Nag-ingon ta ganina, it is not the case that P. So, example of number 2 or solution of number 2. I mean, solution, my solution. Riza is not a good student. False. So, for me, dili yun siya, Riza is not a good student. So, false. And then, the negation of P, Riza is a good student. And then, the true value, true table, is P, negation of P, true, false, false, true. So, next. Question number 2. Let P and Q be proposition. The disjunction of P and Q denoted by P disjunction Q is the proposition P or Q. P disjunction, it is true if either or Q is true or both P and Q are true. Otherwise, disjunction is false. So, ito na explain niya sa truth table. Sarah will study. Sarah goes to movie. So, Sarah will study. Sarah goes to the movies. And then the compound sentence will be Sarah will study or Sarah goes to the movies. So, pwede mag-study si Sarah or pwede pud mag-tanog movie si Sarah. It depends kung isabay niya ang iyahang study ug ang movie. So, ang the truth value is ang P ug Q, and then the result of disjunction, TT, true, 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 then true, F, true. It because kay naaman tay P, naaman tay true sa P, and then ang Q nimo is false, ang result ana is false kay naaman tay true. So, it is considered na truth ang iyang result. And then, diriya sa third column, ang iyahang kuan kay F, false, then true, ang result ana is true kay naman siya T sa Q. And then, the last column is F, automatically, false ang answer. Next. So, question number 3. If P and Q are proposition, then P, conditional statement or implication which is read as FP, then Q. The conditional statement is false when P is true and Q false and true otherwise, vice versa. And the conditional statement by conditional statement is called by hypothesis or antecedent or premise, and Q, it is called the conclusion or consequences. So, my answer, if a man lives in United States, then the man lives in North America. The conditional is true. Why? United States of America, it is a country in North America. So people who live in the United States of America live also in North America. And then the next, if the digit in the ones place of a number is 0, then the number is divisible by 10. So, if ang 0 daw is one place of a number, then undivisible kay 10. So, ang iyang result ani, the conditional is true. It because according to the divisible rule of 10, if the last digit of the last digit or the digit in one's place of the number is 0, then the number is divisible by 10. And then the truth table is P, Q, and conditional statement. Ang iyang P kay true, then iyang Q kay false. So it's either true or false ang iyang result. So ang iyang result diri is false. And then ang sa second column naman is true, then true. Ang result niya is true. Then sa third column, false, true, then true. Kaya naman siya T sa sa Q. So vice versa niya ang first column sa third column. Bali sa first column niya kay false siya, then sa third column niya is true. And then sa last column is false, false, and result automatically true. Next. So question 4. Let P and Q be proposition. The conjunction of P and Q denoted by conjunction. It is a proposition P and Q. The conjunction P and it's true and is false otherwise. So, my answer is the moon revolves around the earth and elephants can fly. So, di jud siya, no? Then, sa diri na statement, the moon revolves around the earth. True ni siya. And then, naman siya and elephants can fly. It's either true and false. And then, sa Q niya, kay the moon revolves around the earth and 3 plus 8 equals 11. So, true, true. And then the truth table, PQ, the truth table of conjunction. So, nata diri true, true, true sa first column. And then sa second column, true, false, false. So, nata example ani no sa number sa ko ang answer, if ang moon daw nag-revolve around the earth, it's true. And then nag-and man siya, elephants can fly, which is false. So ang ma-compare diri sa second column of truth table is true and false. So, ang true dito is ang moon nag-revolve around the earth. And then, ang false dito is elephants can fly. And then, the third table, false, true, equals, the result is false. Kaya nga naman, false ang imuhang P. Then, ang imong Q kay true. Kay sa second column, ang imuhang P kay T man, and then ang Q nimo is false. So, ang musunod ana na column is opposite by second column and then the third column. Then, mo result na siya false. And then, the last column is false, false. Automatically, false ang answer. Next. So, question number 5. Let P and B proposition the biconditional statement. It is a proposition P, F only, F, P. The the biconditional statement, it is true when P and Q have same truth values, and is false otherwise. Biconditional statements are also called by implication. So, ang biconditional daw, it is according po daw sa if P and Q have a same truth values and it is false otherwise. If depend na siya kung depende sa statement ang iyang gihatag. So, my answer, if she studies harder, she'll pass the exam. So, kung maningkamot pa daw siya og sigig study, makapasar daw siya sa exam. If she studies harder, she will pass the exam. So, kung moingon tag F, it is kuha na siya, dili pa na siya makaingon na nangyari na. What if nag-think, ay nagkuan lang ka, nag-isip lang ka, kundi what if, ay nani di ay bali nag what if lang ka ba? So, ana. And then, the next, if two lines intersect, a right angle, then they are perpendicular. And then the second, if two lines are perpendicular, then they intersect to form right angle. So, sa statement po diri sa first pa lang na statement is if ang two lines intersect a right angle, then baligi vice versa niya ang second statement. So, ang nauna diri ang nauna sa first statement kay intersect a right angle, and then sa second column naman is giiwit na niya ang intersect to form a right angle. And then ang second na statement kay giuna niya ang perpendicular. So, it depends sa ingon gay nato sa ato ang nahibalan, it depends kung unsa ang gihatag na statement, mao pud to ang pattern na ato ang kuanon. Depende jud na siya, it depends. So, sa last kay two lines are perpendicular if and only if they intersect to form a right angle. So, nagamit na nato, no? If F, only FQ, so kung ang F daw kay P, and then ang only F kay Q, and then nabilong na siya sa P only FQ, and then sa first statement kay F lang man siya, F then. So, next. So, question number 6, definition of inverse. So, nahanap ko ni na variables na giingon nila na inverse of so, what is a definition of inverse? So, conditional statement turn both hypothesis conclusion to the negative, negating the terms of conditional statement. Both hypothesis conclusion to negative. So, kung mag-hypothesis daw within the conclusion, ang result ana is negative. So, atoan ni siyang alamon kung unsa ning negative niya. And then, so naatay diri ay conditional statement. So, na diri ang atoang inverse. So, i-explain lang nako gamay ning conditional statement. If P then Q, then ang result ana niya na variable is disjunction. And converse, if Q then P, muragi bali lang ang iyang kay ang sa conditional statement P ang naguna, then ang converse kay Q na ang naguna. And in the inverse, if not P then not Q. Mo na iyang variables. And then contrapositive and then by conditional. So, my example lang ni siya. And then, if you are a student, then you hate homework. Then, so, ang being student dito is ang P. And ang Q niya is hating homework. So, ang iyang kabuuan na ani, the inverse would be if P, then Q. So, it would be, if you are not a student, then you love homework. So, nagamit na nato ang iyahang hypothesis na ginaingon nila, it's resulting by negative. So, kung if you are not a student daw, then you love homework. So, kung but ka na to ni siyag scenario, if kung estudyante ka, di jud ka, labi na kung ikaw ay nagtapok na jud ang imuhang mga bulahaton about sa school homework, makaunsa ba tawag ani, maka stressful and then pressure. Then if you are not a student, if you are not a student then you love homework. So kung baga pag ting vacation na din makana ka na, gusto na puday na murag na miss na ko ang magsigig buhat og homework, ay murag kuan lang gay siya gibaliktad or something na murag maingon ta na gina-common natong ginaingon na, uy gusto na ko mag-eskwela karon kay gusto na ko magkuan unsag homework. Bali dito na statement is mo na to siya ang homework, then you love homework. Din ang student dito na hating the homework is katong nagaingon na unsa tawag ani, nagaingon siya katong nag-study na pressure siya sa kadaghan sa homework. And then another example, math teacher love their job. And then ang P ana teaching math. And then ang Q loving your job. By using form FP then Q, then ang result ana, if you teach math then you love your job. So this truth table na ako'y gamay na solution about ani. So let's watch this. So ito yung solve sa question number 6. Number 6. So yung variables niya ay ito. Then arrow, then Q. So gagawa tayo ng table. Followed by P, and then inverse, negation by P, then Q, contra positive, negation by Q, arrow by Q. So pattern dito, F, T, through F, F, T, F, F. So, ang result sa P and Q, dito natin nilalagay. So, true. So, naman siya T. And F, so false. F, true, which is T. Okay, nag-F man ta diri so diri sa down is true. And then, automatically, FF is true. So, hahanapin natin Q, Q, and P. So, Q and P. Result natin dito sa T. So, T. So, T. Kasi, FF equals T. And then, so, mag-result ito ng true, true, F. And then, FT equals true. Tapos, hahanapin natin yung negation P at negation Q. So, ito na. Nope. So, yung P at Q, dito natin hahanapin yung result na mapunta dito. So, T, 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 equals T. And then, true F equals T. And then, FT equals F. And then, FF equals true. As you can see, mag-same sila ng result. As a contrapositive naman, dito natin hahanapin para mag-result dito. So, TT, F dito, tsaka true. So, opposite lang silang dalawa. Pag dito, true, which is false yung result. At saka, pag false, ang result dito is true. At ito naman, true, true, ang result dito is true. So, that's all. Thank you. So, get the betwise and betwise OR and betwise XOR, select one. So, I have a little discussion about the OR, betwise, and betwise XOR. For this description about XOR and betwise XOR, the betwise OR, betwise and betwise XOR of two strings of the same length to be the strings that have a stir bits. The OR and XOR of the corresponding bits in the two strings, respectively, used by the symbol of the conjunction and disjunction, exclusive, to represent the bitwise OR, bitwise and bitwise XOR operation, respectively. So, ang napili kong isolve is number 3. So, magsosolve tayo. Dito natin ilagay yung 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. Pantay lang natin dito sa baba. 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, and then 1, 0, 0, 0. Mali pala ako, 0 pala to. So, solve natin. We need to get the bitwise OR and XOR. So, dito is 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. It because there have a 1 sa 1, 0, 0, 1 equals 1, and then 0 automatically 0, and then 0 equals 0, 0, then 1, 1, 1, then na may 1 diri, so 1 ni siya, then diri 1, and then diri equals 1, 0, 0, 1. So, what we call OR. And then, sunod natin so, magiging 0 na to siya. Then, 0, 0, and then 1, 0, magiging 0 na to, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So, and then last, XOR. Copy lang natin tong nasa OR. Bring down natin to. 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, and then 1, 0, 0, 1. So, ito na. Na-solve na natin. So, that's all. Thank you.